It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, the talk has been that they don't want to play with caution tonight. They want to let it all hang out. They seem to be a pretty revved up group coming into this game. We'll see if that translates into success on the court. You know, it seems, fellas, like every time LeBron takes the court, he has a chance to pass another career milestone. When it's all said and done, where do you think he ends up on the NBA's all-time scoring list, Shaq?
Well, it'll be very hard for him to make a run at the top two, Ernie. However, it's never a good idea to doubt LeBron because he's already passed me up in the scoring list, so you can't doubt the guy.
He's got that going for him. How about it,
you know, man, Ernie, I just think how long he plays. If he plays, 17, 18 years, he's going to be in the top two. But if he stops at about 15 and says, I just want to spend time with my kids, then I don't think so.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I never want to waste your time. My life, so precious, is yours, is mine. And look at the time. My God, so precious, is yours, is mine.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Kevin, Channing Frye's floor spacing puts opposing bigs in a bind. Frye says big guys like the paint. I make them allergic to it. Their big guys want to help, but he can't. He's got to come to Fryland. Just sit out there with me. So it's a pick your poison kind of thing. Kevin, if there's one place I know you'll love, it's Fryland.
That's right, T.A. You and I both, maybe after the broadcast, you and I can swing over there for a bite. Well, Greg, for 2 straight seasons before this, the Wizards have had a starting 5 that all average double figures on the year. The engine of this offense, I think, is the backcourt, but they can all hurt you, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Having a balanced offense like they do makes it tough for teams to prepare defensively. You can't just double or key in on Wall or Beal because they do a great job of facilitating. I think the bigger question moving forward is just going to be what will the impact of that bench be? And ultimately, that's going to determine whether they can contend.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Love. Just 5 to shoot, and that one good.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. J.R. Smith out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Crowder in at the 3. A nice shot by Wall.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
LeBron against Morris. James kicks to Love. To the inside. Porter with the steal. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Beal. Back to Porter. There's a screen by Gortat. Free throw line jump shot. And James pulls it down.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Love with the screen on Wall. Rose up on top, covered by Wall. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Derrick is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
Morris with the screen for Wall. Rose against Morris. Feeds to Beal. Gortat, the pass to Porter. Morris a screen. And Otto Porter with the three. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith against Beal. It's a pick by Love. Got a piece of it. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Wall kicks to Beal. On the wing, Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Crowder. He kicks to James. It's a pick by Love. LeBron drives in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
The aggressive mindset. LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top two. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
The first one falls.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
And he makes both free throws. And LeBron James, a 4-time MVP, one of 5 players, Smitty, ever to achieve that.
And last season became the first ever to total 27,000 points, 7,000 assists, and 7,000 rebounds. He's the greatest small forward ever to play this game, in my opinion.
Now here's Wall. Back to Beal. 3-pointer. And James pulls it down. Cavaliers leading. Kicks it to Rose. It's a pick by Love. Left side, Crowder fires the 3. That shot misses. And Washington the other way now. Right side, Wall. The Wizards with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Rose. Outside, Crowder. He feeds it to LeBron. Over Morris. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Oh, Morris in position, and Morris throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Here's Smith following the basket by Markieff Morris. That's a pick by Love. Off the pick. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his first basket.
Working off the screen to perfection, JR carves out the space he needs.
And Morris throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
It's a pick by Love. Smith outside. Rose a screen on Porter. Beal against Rose. Gortat with the steal. Outside, Beal. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Rose dishes to Love. Down low, here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Now, here is Gortat. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Wall on the mark with the 15-footer.
And no doubt, both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Beal with it. Now Smith defending. Morris with the screen for Wall. Rose against Morris. Outside, Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal, the pass to Porter. Trains the three-pointer. Porter's got 6.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Rose against Wall. Rose kicks to LeBron. J.R. Smith on the wing. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Smith's got his second bucket.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Porter kicks to Beal. Morris with a screen on LeBron. Back to Porter. Morris a screen. With the floater. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And Love with his second chance points. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's what you love about Kevin, a star player who also gets those garbage buckets.
There's a screen by Gortat. There's Porter with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his third rebound tonight.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wall dishes to Gortat. The feed to Beal. Looking to end the run. Rebound Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And you look back for J.R. Smith, Steve, over the years, some questionable choices. His reputation took a hit, but do you feel he's turned over a new chapter in his life?
Yeah, I do. I mean, spending time with LeBron James has definitely had him matured. Everybody looked at him as a prankster, not just on the court, but off the court. He's doing a better job. I'm happy to see him maturing.
Free throw good, LeBron. And there are so many amazing players in the league right now, Smitty. When you look at some of the guys who came in since you retired, who would you like to have played with or played against?
I think with, it would have been a treat to play alongside LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think against, right now I'd love to see playing up against a guy like Giannis and Kristaps Porzingis, just the different ways these guys affect the game at their size. There's so many guys, and would love to get a chance to just be in front and marvel at watching Steph Curry go through what he's doing, and a Kyrie Irving.
Right.
There's so many guys, Kevin. I just wouldn't want to guard those guys. I'm going to just say play with all those guys, not against.
Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Cleveland. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Wade. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Wade's got his first 2 points.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Now here's Frazier. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on LeBron James.
Well, last season, LeBron very outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top-heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much-needed depth.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And you talk about the depth for the Cavs. Crucial when facing a team like the Golden State Warriors. If everything comes together, I think there's a chance their trade with Boston might give them a better shot at winning it all.
And Cleveland making a change here. Korver's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. Calderon against Frazier. Now here's Calderon, guarded closely. There's the pick. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Frazier kicks to Smith. The dish to Oubre. Frazier right side. Smith with a screen on Green. A floater. And it's blocked. Now Wade. He dishes it to Calderon. And there's the pass to Green. Here's Oubre. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Fry. Now here's Wade. He's guarded by Meeks. Wade outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 3 from Korver. It's hauled in by Frazier.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, when you look at this Washington team, the strength clearly lies in that backcourt. Wall and Beal, arguably the best backcourt in this league. They are the engine that motors this team with their scoring and playmaking.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. This Washington backcourt of Wall and Beal. Last season, Greg, they were able to both stay healthy, and Wizards fans finally saw just how potent they both could be.
And remember all those rumors how these two couldn't coexist? Well, they sure liked existing together last season. I mean, they really carried this group when it mattered, and both just explosive players who are not only leaders, but they're terrific two-way players for this franchise.
Well, the NBA we know has incredible competition, and more times than not, it's more serious than anything else, and you're so locked in. But, Steve, right, there are moments of levity that everybody can kind of laugh at, correct?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think the one thing is having a teammate go to that free throw line, shooting the air ball, and him glancing over there at the bench, and, you know, nobody wants to laugh at times. But depending on the game, you just bust out laughing, and then he goes up there and shoots it really hard to make sure he doesn't have an air ball. And then the one when you're passing the basketball and the teammate is not looking and you're catching right in the choppers. That's the one everybody laughs about the most.
How about you personally? Any moment that either you were laughing or people were laughing at something that happened to you on the floor?
You know, I had this one. We call it a flat tire, Kevin. I was led. Teammate Brevin Knight threw it out, and I couldn't stop. And my legs wobbled. I fell. I caught it and went out of bounds. That's the one I think for me was the funniest. It just wasn't funny when it happened.
And Jeff Green drops them both.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Smith outside. Oubre with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes the three. Smith with the basket on the assist by Meeks.
Well, this is where we're going in the NBA right now. Stretch bigs.
Frazier against Calderon. 1:05 left to play in the first. And Fry kicks to Wade. Offensive rebound. Calderon passes to Green. They set the pick. Tries again. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oubre can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-6 run. Calderon in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Calderon's got 5 now.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Smith outside. Meeks dishes to Mahimi. Passes it to Oubre. Mahimi is screen. Smith outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Smith's got his second basket of the night. Now, here's Calderon. He has 5. The shot by Wade, wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Calderon is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Green, and it's Fry in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Mahimi. Second shot opportunity, and that one is good.
Second chance opportunities, the great equalizer.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
One shot.
And Steve, you are known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back in his rehab. Of course, LeBron James. Why do you think that's the case? The taller guys handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball, and guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their game. I know kind of in my era, the big guys just stay in the paint, the guards handled the basketball, and then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now, guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all, and that's the reason why we're seeing more triple-doubles.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, "The mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Now, here is Smith. After Dwayne Wade's miss, Mahinmi a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Smith.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Calderon against Frazier. Takes the 13-footer. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
You know, he's built like a running back. Wade can bounce off contact. The resume that Dwayne Wade has put together over the course of his career is staggering. 3 NBA titles and a Finals MVP. Countless All-NBA team nods and All-Star appearances.
On the free throw, no good. And with Wade's accomplishments last season, his only year other than his rookie campaign, Steve, where he wasn't an all-star, says a lot for his staying power.
From a historical context, Wade is one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. Few others at that position can say they had a greater career. Realistically, in my opinion, he's probably in the top 5 at that position.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Fader on the way. Dwayne Wade again. Wade's got 8 points.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Now, here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. And Meeks kicks to Frazier. Mahinmi against Green. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Frazier. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Wade kicks to Calderon. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
An efficient jump shooter, Calderon, showing us how it's done with the catch and shoot.
To the wing right side. Frazier right side. It's blocked. Outside Korver. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Off target at the rim.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Dishes it to Frazier. Here's the teardrop. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland the other way now.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Wade passes to Fry. His first shot coming late, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Channing Frye may be the best floor spacer in the league at the center position. His release is quick, and he's got that nice high release. Makes it very tough to close out in time.
And the first one at the line is good. And Steve, when you look at Channing Frye, how would you defend him?
You know, a lot of teams like to go small on him, and sometimes that doesn't work. He still can post up. He can shoot over smaller guys, and he does have a little post game to punish them inside.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Green. LeBron comes in for Kyle Korver. Smith checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jose Calderon. Now here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
There's the screen. Pass to Fry. Feeds to Smith. Rebound, Washington. On the wing, Porter. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rose kicks to James. Gortat with the steal. Beal from long range. Rebound by Rose. The Cavaliers leading by 5. He kicks it to Fry. He feeds it to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Morris throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
Wall. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy to appreciate Wall, an all-star caliber talent who just fills up the stat sheet.
I think everyone can now agree that John Wall is one of the better point guards in the NBA.
No doubt. At this point, when you factor in his production, he's got to be in the top 5, if not top 3 guards in the league. One of the better passers we have as well. It's just hard to find guards that can create so easily the way Wall can.
No good on that one. Jay Crowder's checked in for Channing Frye. And he's good on the second. And so it's Cleveland with it. LeBron outside. Love with the screen for James. An easy layup after coming off the pick. LeBron's got 8 points.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
There's a screen by Gortat. Outside, Wall. Morris dishes to Beal. James against Porter. Over LeBron. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Smith with a screen on Gortat. Back to James. Love against Gortat. Crowder goes in, lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
And here is Beal looking for his first basket still in this one. Wall, good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Screen by Smith. James kicks to Rose. Smith against Porter. The feed to LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
And here's James outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
Working the screen like a pro, LeBron creates space and then knocks it down.
Morris a screen and a wide open look for Porter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Screen by Smith. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game so far. Gortat, the pass to Beal. Another one falls for Washington. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for Crowder. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. There's a good screen. There's Beal with the 3. Beal can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Smith dishes to LeBron. Over Morris. And it's James missing. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Morris with a screen on LeBron. Here's Gortat. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And at the offensive end, Gortat probably doesn't get his due. He's got a lot of moves, and he can finish with either hand. And his work on the offensive glass is more than capable.
Two shots.
And that one misses.
And it's the little things that Marcin Gortat is so good at that helps you at that center position. His awareness of space, strong in the pick and roll, and also a solid finisher at the rim.
And he sinks the second. And with Gortat, it's those little things like setting timely screens or Greg moving to open up room for others that make him so valuable.
Kevin, he is deadly in the pick and roll. One of the best screeners in terms of his effectiveness to create space. And usually he's near the top of the league in terms of baskets that are created off of his screens.
That one rolling around and rims out. Wizards trail by 3. And Beal kicks to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's a pick by Love. James in the post. Gortat's there. And again, LeBron missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Porter passes to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Porter. Gortat with the screen for Porter. 5 on the clock. Over James. And again, Otto Porter. Porter's got 13.
You see he's feeling it now. Shot looks much more in sync this quarter.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for Rose. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
That play was made by Derrick Rose because of his ability to play pick and roll basketball.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Wall dishes to Gortat. Outside, Beal. Morris a screen. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. Kicks it out to Love. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
Here's Wall. They trail by 1. It's Porter outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rose against Wall. Rose passes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Morris. Smith wide open. He fires. And another three for Cleveland.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Outside, Wall. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for John Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Cleveland did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. In the second period, they lost some momentum but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Otto Porter really making a difference here.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
Washington trailing.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Beal and Porter at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Gortat together down low. And it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Now here's Crowder. After Markieff Morris's miss, that one falls. Crowder's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Cleveland. And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played on the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through.
For Washington, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. That one is off.
And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of his frayed relationship with LeBron. James, with a forceful personality, it seems that may have grated on Irving.
That one misses.
And LeBron remains an outspoken leader on this Cavs team. Still interesting, though, to see whether he alters his style somewhat in light of the Kyrie situation. Perhaps leaving more to the coaches and looking to blend in more with his teammates.
Kicks to LeBron. Screen by Smith. Outside Rose. Smith sets the pick for Rose. Now the dish to Smith. The pass to James. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. LeBron's got 13.
One of LeBron's many moves, navigating his way through traffic.
And Wall kicks to Beal. There's Porter with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game, and he's able to get it back. Out to Smith. James against Morris. Back to Smith for the three. Again, the miss by Smith. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Beal on the wing. Porter. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. He's got 16.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
In the corner, Smith with it. But he gets it back.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Beal with a screen for Wall. Off the pick.
Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
There's a screen. Rose dishes to Smith. Pass to LeBron. Over Morris. James. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Overpowering. LeBron impacts every facet of the game.
Porter kicks to Beal. Morris with a screen on LeBron. Beal with it. Now Smith defending. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you could argue Bradley Beal was one of the bigger all-star snubs from last season. It's great to see what he can do when finally healthy, and has always been a dangerous scorer when he's at 100%.
And that one falls for Beal. And with Beal, and Greg, you brought this up with his health because he hadn't been able really to play a full slate of games in his first 4 years in the NBA.
Yeah, and credit him for dedicating his efforts to improve his health. I mean, was a time when you thought injuries would maybe limit his career, but when he's on the court, he is one of the best we have at that off-guard position, and he's only going to get better.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the top offensive teams in this league. They make threes, they get dunks and layups. They make them all at a high level.
Nice shot by Smith.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
Wizards trail by 6. Frazier kicks to Porter. Beal against Smith. Shoots off the screen. Beal can't get it to go. You think about the Cavaliers scoring from long range and inside, Steve, they're pretty good from mid-range too.
You know, they have two elite shot creators able to hit the dribble pull-up when all else fails, get them the ball, and pretty much get out of the way.
Here is Frazier following the basket by LeBron James. They set the pick. Frazier the pass to Morris. 13 feet away. And no good. James with some nice D. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rose. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Wow, Kevin Love getting out and running on that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. Morris a screen. Frazier outside. He dishes it to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got 8. And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of three-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
Fry dishes to LeBron. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 8. Outside, Porter. Up top, Frazier. Passes to Beal. Here's the screen. There's a screen by Gortat. The kick out to Porter. Shoots over Crowder. That's good from Porter on the assist from Gortat. 18 points for Otto Porter Jr. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside Rose. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Frazier kicks to Morris. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Washington making some changes. Mahimi comes in for Gortat. And Oubre subbed in for Morris. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Rose passes to James. And the dunk by James.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Wizards trail by 10. And Beal kicks to Porter. From downtown, kept alive by Washington.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Fry. Oubre pulls it in.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now here's Frazier. Nice ball movement by Washington. Dishes it to Porter. And again, Washington no good. Cleveland leading by 10. Now LeBron. 19 points in the game. Wade for 3. Rebound, Washington. Mahimi's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Mahimi a screen. Here's Beal. Excellent D from Wade.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And although Dwayne Wade, very much an NBA veteran, he is still a very high-usage player. He was 35 years old last season, and he was still putting up 16 shots a game.
When you think about the longevity of Wade's career, it is impressive. He has adjusted his game to still be a factor on the floor as he's aged. You keep waiting for him not to be productive, but he still keeps beating Father Time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Smith comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Jody Meeks in for Beal. Good work there as it goes. Mahimi's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Rose dishes to Wade. Shoots over Meeks. The offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Wizards trail by 11. Frazier kicks to Oubre. Launches a three. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 3 assists now in this one. Wade outside. Jeff Green on the wing. Launches it. Cleveland gets it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Korver with it. Now defended by Oubre. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5 now.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And Meeks kicks to Frazier. James against Mahimi. Over LeBron. The shot by Mahimi, no good. Cleveland leading by 11. Rose against Frazier. Outside Rose. Off the pick. And finished off by Rose.
Derrick Rose in open space is a treat to watch. Love the way he took off and scored that one.
Frazier kicks to Smith. Meeks on the wing. Wade is covering. Pass to Oubre. Smith on the wing. Feeds to Mahimi. Over LeBron. The shot by Mahimi, no good. Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside for Korver. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Smith outside. Mahimi against LeBron. Can they get it? The shot by Mahimi, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 16. The feed to Wade. Lets it go from deep. Oubre pulls it in.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
He kicks it to Meeks. There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for the Wizards. John Wall comes in for Frazier. And Cleveland with a change here too. Love's checked in. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. Wall against Rose. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Love with the screen for Rose. From deep. Unable to get that one. And it's Washington the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wall passes to Meeks. Wizards passing it around to the wing on the left. He feeds it to Wall. Over Rose. And again, Washington no good. And here's Korver from the arc. Off the mark. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 16. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Korver, Kevin Love out there with Green. Then it's Rose, and it's Wade in at the 2. Now here's Wade, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When Wade gets that low in the paint, it's best to just send him to the line. He's too strong down there.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Wall. Kicks it to Meeks. Back to Wall. It's stolen by Rose. Wade left side. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And for a player 6'4" to finish the way he does inside, D. Wade is something special.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run.
Left side, Korver. Green, the screen. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. Good work defensively by Morris.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Meeks, good.
I mean, just a good shooter, taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Ball against Rose. Now the pass to Wade. With the fadeaway. That one wide left.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And Meeks kicks to Wall. The dish to Morris. Over Green. Morris, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Outside Korver. Back to Wade. Meeks with the steal. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. It's good.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
And did you see the separation he got? It's an art, creating that kind of space.
Now here's Rose. It's a pick by Love. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Love with the screen on Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Washington fast break. Oubre dishes to Wall. Morris inside. He's guarded by Love. Here's Mahinmi. Great D that time from Green. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Timeout.
And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you'd think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
So for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Mahinmi. Porter comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Jody Meeks. And then for Cleveland, Crowder comes in for Kyle Korver, and Smith subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Beal drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Beal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Screen by Smith. Rose against Wall. 11 feet away, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on John Wall.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
The free throw drops for Rose. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
All with it. There's a screen by Gortat. It's Wall with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
John Wall at the line for 2.
Shot.
And that one falls for John Wall. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so here's Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Love with the screen for Green. Green, the screen. Love the pass to Rose. Over to Wall. Tips it up, and Crowder stays with it. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Chalk up 2 there.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Wall again throws. It's a pick by Love. Shoots off the screen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 14 points for Derrick Rose.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
And Wall kicks to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Off the pick. And Washington again with the bucket.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Now here's Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Gortat. Back to Beal. Over Smith. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Ah, nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
Rose can't hit. It's stolen by Rose. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Beal. Here's Porter. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He dishes it to Green. Smith for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Wall again throws. Wall attacking. Good D from Love. Cleveland leading by 21. And here's Crowder. Passes it to Rose. Back to Crowder. Here's the screen. Love with the screen on Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal. On the wing, Morris. From 13, and yes, it's good.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Now here's Rose. Foul on the play, basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
Wall dishes to Morris. There's a screen by Gortat. And Porter, here we go. And last season, Greg, you heard a lot of names brought up for most improved player in the league, and Otto Porter was one of them.
I mean, and I think for Porter, the change came when he just felt more comfortable from deep in terms of shooting. He always had a solid mid-range game, but now he looks comfortable from deep and has become one of the bigger threats we have in the league.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers leading by 21. James, the pass to Rose. Porter against Crowder. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing. Also, some toughness and depth.
And the first one drops.
And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
Good on both. Wizards have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Wall against Rose. And Wall kicks to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Off the screen. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
One shot, behind the lanes.
Free throw good, Beal.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside Rose. Dishes to James. Rebound, Washington. Here's Wall. Outside Porter. Now Gortat. Back to Porter. Morris with a screen on LeBron. 5 to shoot. Morris against Crowder. Morris, no good.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
Crowder with it. Now guarded by Porter. The fader. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Wall against Rose. It's Wall with the drive. He gets that one. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Washington calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Smith. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
It's LeBron with the drive and the dunk by James.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
Wall dishes to Morris. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Well, you look at Markieff Morris, and you see a player, Greg, who is finally meeting his potential.
And you know what? Give credit to Morris because he's fallen in line with the team and the staff here. I think he's always had the talent to be an impact player. It just took a structured situation for him to really flourish, and I think he's found a home here in Washington.
That free throw good from Morris. James with it. Love with the screen for James. Pass to Love. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Rose kicks to Smith. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 19 points for Smith.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Gortat with the screen for Porter. Outside, Beal. Morris with a screen on LeBron. Shot clock at 5. A step back shot here. Beal can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 22.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
So it's the Wizards now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Porter, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Love with the screen for LeBron. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Shooting one.
It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Gortat. Jason Smith comes in for Markieff Morris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Tim Frazier's subbed in for John Wall. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Green comes in for Crowder. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Calderon in for Derrick Rose. Free throw good, James. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Frazier kicks to Mahimi. Screen by Smith. Frazier outside. Smith with a screen on James. 4 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Frazier.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, you guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
You know, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.